Next up, we got comics. So we got Action Comics number 976, written by Dan Jurgens and art by Doug Monkey. And as a Superman fan, I could not be pleased, or any more pleased than I am. I loved this book.
Yeah, this book was fantastic.
I could not be pleased. I could not be pleased during the New 52.
I tried. I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt, but now that you said that, dude.
I loved this book.
Yeah, so I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was wonderful.
It was really satisfying.
Now, for those of you who haven't read it yet, it's too late. You should have read it. Of course, Mixoplex is the villain in this book.
Mixoplex?
Mixoplex. I don't know. His name has no vowels. There is no proper way to pronounce that stupid name.
Mr. Mixture Spitalik.
Mr. Spitalik. It's just it has no vowels.
You have no vowels.
Yes, there's an I in my name.
And an A.
Oh God, help me.
No.
So, I loved it. You loved it.
Yep.
My big thing with this book is I think this story is really good. I think the aftermath is going to either make it great or make it mediocre. And that's because the story is good. The bulk of the story is good. But I feel like depending on how they handle the result of the end of this book, that will depend on how good it really is. Like, I don't think it's going to be bad. I think the worst it can be is just mediocre.
I'm going to go ahead and say that it's going to be good because Jurgens is pretty much handling a lot of this stuff. I mean, he had, the other writers for the other titles and stuff come and collaborate with him on these things. But he's like, yeah, no, trust me, I'm a seasoned Superman writer. I know what makes a good Superman story. I wrote the greats. So I have no doubt that this next couple aftermath issues are going to be pretty good. It's going to clear up a lot of the issues that you might be having.
Yeah, I think so as well. My big thing is that what happens in this book is really going to change continuity for Superman hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
Hardcore.
Oh,
So,
boy. Trust me, as a Superman fan. Whew.
You know me. I'm very happy with how they're doing it. I'm very happy with what they're doing. But it's how they do it that's important. If it's not done well, I feel like it's going to neuter this story a little bit. Oh, neuter a very good story.
Oh, yeah.
With some of the coolest art I've seen from Doug ever. Just the coolest art. He just went ham, and I really appreciate it. Some of the coolest writing I've seen Dan Jurgens do. Just really unique writing.
Oh, yeah. Rebel Tat.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy about this book. But not next week, because next week are the annuals. So we're not going to get books next week.
Shoot.
Yeah, next week's comics, just by the way, are going to be super light. I got a bunch of crossover stuff, so it's going to be a lot of me talking. So if you want to...
So a regular episode.
Shut up. So if you want to ignore, instead of like 80% me talking, it's going to go about like 85%, 90% me talking. You can skip that episode because Mario will be here.
Yeah, I'll be here.
I'll
talk about the Batgirl annual, because Supergirl's going to be in it.
And the Titans annual.
That's true. That is coming out, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. You're not getting the Dark Knight?
The Dark Newt?
The Dark Newt.
Did I get that one?
No, you didn't get you didn't get Master Race, dude.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about
No, Dark Knight Master Race.
Oh,
the stupid third edition, the terrible series.
Why would I do that to myself?
I don't know.
Anyway, it's good. Pick it up. Easily the best Superman story I've read in years. Next up, we got Batgirl number 9, and written by Hope Larson and art by Chris Wildgoose.
Can we get a new writer now?
No.
Can we please get a new writer?
No.
Can we please?
Not until we get a better Justice League writer.
No. Justice League is tolerable. This has gone from just okay to just really infuriating.
He's an angry bean.
I am an angry bean, man. The cover spoils it already. Penguin's in this book. He's only in the book for like a second. He's gonna be in the next book a little bit more.
For a second.
Really, it really is for a second. It literally is like you see him and he's gone. I'm like,
I am so sorry.
Oh, okay. Like I know he's gonna be more in the next book, but like it's the Penguin. I want to see more of the wah 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 wah.
Did he bite anyone's nose off?
No, he didn't. Some of my favorite moments in any movie. Just Danny DeVito as a penguin biting some random dude's nose off. I'm just like, what's going on in this film? No, it's just so mediocre, and it's gone from it's not just mediocre. It's like it's all right. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but you know what? It used to be it's Batgirl going from country to in a new country. I like this. I want to see where this goes. To she's back in Gotham. That was short-lived. Okay, let's see how this goes. And then just a series of just every issue is just another groan moment, another groan moment, another groan moment. It's really trying to be a super, I guess, what's the term for it when you want to represent tons of groups and tons of group issues?
Socially aware?
That's right. It wants to be as socially aware as humanly possible, but it comes off as relatively insulting because it's not necessarily that it's socially aware. It's that it introduces minor plot points that never go anywhere, like that one girl who complained about being misgendered.
Oh, that thing.
And that never went anywhere. This one thing where there's like this one gay couple that was having trouble and that didn't go anywhere. And now having another gay couple that are having trouble about like they want to have a child.
So like, it's SJW Tumblerina the book.
It really is not the entire book. It's just those moments to where I'm like, this is fine. I find this interesting. Are you going to do anything with it? No, you're not? Then why is it here? Why is it in my book?
I'll tell you why.
It's pandering.
You just answered my
It's some grade A pandering. It's like country music. It's just sitting there. I was all just pandering.
It's a pandering.
I just can't. Nothing insults me. I do not care what you want to represent. You want to represent as a feminist? Fine. Do it. Make it a part of the plot. Say what you want about Superwoman. But the whole like equal like the feminist message in Superwoman was a part of the plot. It made sense. It worked. It was cohesive. Story wasn't necessarily good, but at least it didn't.
So you admit it. I win.
I like it. It wasn't good. I liked it though. Just you know me. I can separate two things. It's not good. But no, like. At least it made sense within the. At least it was in the plot and it was used. They just keep throwing things in Batgirl, hoping that that feminists will catch on. It's like, oh my god, it's representing me this issue. I'm like, it's representing you for a panel or two, and then it completely disregards you. I'm like, that is the most insulting thing you can do. To represent, to say, oh, I'm representing you, but you're not important enough to be a part of my plot, so I'm just gonna ignore you. Don't introduce it if it's not a part of the plot.
Huh. Marvel's actually got one up on DC. Changes the entire universe.
Except for that. Except for most of their pandering is also not a part of the plot either. And the worst part with Marvel is even worse because they try so hard to make it a part of the plot. And then they change everything back to the way it was. They're changing everything back to the way it was. It's almost like they don't realize the problem isn't the changes they made, but the fact being that the writing is poor and they have a terrible writing staff. That their stance for so many years, art first, writing second, doesn't work anymore. Both should be equally important. I have so many issues with Marvel Comics right now. Secret Empire is the most disrespectful book I have ever. The entire premise is that the only way that the Allies, war heroes and the people who were being World War II heroes of the World War II, us, the only way we could have won. The only way was with the Cosmic Cube. We couldn't do it any other way. Sorry, this is a side tangent. That's been bubbling for a while. It's so insulting because it's like all these people that fought and died in a war for the people of the world. Like they fought to save people, and Marvel's like, yeah, but they couldn't have done it without a Cosmic Cube. Isn't that cool, guys? No, it's insulting, and you guys are a-holes.
See,
Batgirl's stupid. Batgirl's stupid. I'm gonna pick it up. You want to pick it up? Because I love Batgirl.
Devotion to the Bat family.
Devotion to the damn Bat family.
Trust me, I'm on that same.
I don't want to do it, but I love Barbara Gordon so much. She's one of my favorite characters of all time, and I just fine. I'll keep picking it up, but I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna complain about it the entire. I'm gonna go kicking and screaming.
Well, I hope your book gets better. I really do. Next up, we got Batman Beyond #6, written by Dan Jurgens and art by Bernard Chang.
At least this book's good.
Yeah, I liked this one.
Dan Jurgens can never not make me happy. Like his writing is
Yeah.
just really good.
Terry giving Bruce a hug. He doesn't
Yeah.
know. Bruce doesn't know what to do with himself.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne just gets always like, I don't know what to do about this. I'm very uncomfortable.
What is this that you're doing with your
the
arms?
fact being that the Joker's alive. This is the first time we've seen Joker post his death since,
Yeah.
Zero. Oh fuck, what was it called?
Endgame.
Endgame. That's right. It was Endgame. This is the first time we've seen Joker like Joker post death. He was in Harley Quinn, but that was pre-death.
Yeah.
This is Joker post death, so we know he's still alive. We're just waiting until when. I'm really excited for when Joker comes back. I hope it's a big story.
I'm
But
excited.
yeah,
I miss him.
Me too. I want side tangent. I really want to see King write Joker. I think he could do a great job. But back on it, I think Batman. Dan Jurgens did a really good job for the little bit that he wrote the Joker for the Joker. It was very good.
The art's great in this one too.
Oh my god, it's so good. And Batman Beyond, I appreciate greatly how good this book is.
Yeah.
And where this book goes, and I'm really looking forward to the next story arc. For those of you who don't know, I mean, the cover tells you, it tells you on the cover, the story is about the League of Assassins, and I'm really excited to see the Beyond Assassins.
These League of Assassins need to stop assassinating, hitting, and Batman Beyond and Detective.
That's right, they are everywhere right now. Huh. I wonder if Ra's al Ghul's still alive in Batman Beyond. What am I talking about? It's Ra's al Ghul. Of course he's still alive. He's immortal.
As long as he's got a Lazarus pit.
Yeah, as long as he's a Lazarus, he's immortal. What am I talking about? What is stupid?
Dummy.
Idiot. That was a dumb question. Of course he's still alive.
I wonder if cheese tastes like cheese.
Shut up. Let's move on.
Next up, we got Blue Beetle _7, written by Keith Giffen and art by Scott Collins.
So 2 things before we start. One, this is getting a new writer.
Yeah.
We're getting a new writer. We don't know when, but we are getting a new writer. So we're staying on for the new writer to see how they do with it. 2, better book.
Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate, yeah. 2, better book.
Oh, yeah.
This is a better book. This is a better issue. All the other issues have been kind of bland and a little boring and kind of felt pointless. This one I enjoyed a lot.
Yeah.
I enjoyed a lot. I really enjoyed what they were doing with it.
Yeah, I just can't. I can't find myself getting too interested in his friends.
I want to, and I know they really want me to, and I it's not that I don't. I'm interested in the idea of his friends. I'm just not interested in his friends.
It's like here's Jaime Reyes and his buddies. You should care about them because you care about Jaime. Well,
That's cool.
No. I
two
should
friends-
care about them because I care about
because-
them, not because you tell me to.
Yeah, no, but that's fine. But it's really hard to care about them when they're too busy. With the sexual tension between the two
they
of
are
them is
so going
intense,
to bone.
and it's so frustrating.
You
and,
can you can cut
I'm
that tension with a knife, sir.
I'm like, this tension isn't even good because it's just so it's like you might as well put in every time they're together in big bold words, sexual tension. I'm like,
So when's it gonna happen?
Yeah, when's it gonna happen? When are we gonna that story where they have to deal with how they kissed or whatever? And
Blue Beetle plays second fiddle to the romance subplot.
when that story happens, I might jump off the book that is there. I just don't care about these two characters at all enough to really care about their stories.
On the bright side, though, we got
That
Dr.
Fate
Fate.
was awesome. The whole thing with Fate and the Beetle was awesome.
Oh yeah.
That was a great
And we
time.
get a return of a character I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, it has been some time. They haven't used him since pre-New 52.
Yeah, it's as far as I can tell.
I think early post-Crisis is the last time we probably saw him.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing him around sometime 2007, but that's.
Oh yeah,
He might have shown up in other places.
I was really only following Batman at the time. He's the only character I was actually following.
Yeah. That's
So-
all we really got to say about that one.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Darth Maul #2. This is a 5-part miniseries, and it's written by Colin Bunn. Art is Luke Ross. And what'd you think?
I like it. This is a good book. One of my favorite characters introduced in the prequels was put into this, and not in the prequel movies, but in the Clone Wars show. I love him. I think he's a great character. He was brought into this. So I mean, he was already part of the new canon, but we get to see more of him in the new canon, so that's pretty cool. More detail about this character. I'm not going to spoil it because if you read the book, you're going to get to that. If you're a huge Star Wars fan and you watch everything, when you get in this book, you're like, yeah, boy, let's do it! I missed this guy! I'm like, yeah, you have.
Aren't he and Kenobi supposed to have a showdown on
They're-
Rebels?
they already
They already did.
Mm-hmm.
Was it good?
Yeah, fantastic.
It was good. Okay.
Yeah,
Did they stare at each other for as long as they did in that little promo?
I'll show it to you. Watch it together.
Because I know they stared quite a long time before doing anything. I'm like, okay.
That's pretty cool. It was really good. I really liked it. This book's great. Sorry. Weird diet today. Popcorn and spaghetti does not go together. Great book, great art. Another just fantastic Marvel Star Wars title. The only thing Marvel is doing right now is Star Wars. Their Star Wars books are fantastic, and issue 2 of Darth Maul was pretty great. I do like how the entire book hinges on the fact that all Darth Maul wants to do is kill a Jedi, and for no other reason. The fact being he just wants the good feeling to that would come afterwards. He wants to test himself, so he wants to kill a Jedi, experienced Jedi Padawan. I'm like, dude, come on, man, calm down, calm down. You don't need to do this.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, he does. It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. It was fun. We got to see Darth Maul get into a bar fight.
Because that's what I wanted to see out of the prequels.
You would be shocked how enjoyable it is. To one panel, he was talking trash. Next panel is he's busting out of a window with like 5 guys trying to tackle him, and just beating the hell out of all of them. It was the best.
I kind of want to see that now.
Yeah, it's a really good book. It's a really good series. I'm really enjoying it.
Well, next up we got Detective Comics number 953, written by James Tynion IV, and art by Christian Deuce. I will never not laugh at that.
Oh, Christian.
Deuce.
You're a great artist, and I can't say that about myself. We share a name, but not artistic talent. Tier.
CGI tier?
CGI tier.
It's good.
It's good. It's really hard to talk about Detective Comics
Without spoiling anything.
well without prefacing it. It's good. Not as good as Batman.
Oh, no, Batman is right now the better line for me. Like,
And it's really hard because like any other time, this Detective Comics line would be top tier. Currently, we got Bane versus Batman in the main line. I'm just like, can we get to that? I have to wait another week before we can get back to that, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm not criticizing.
Bane, Lady Shiva.
Bane, Lady Shiva. I know we're getting Ra's al Ghul soon. That's fine. But currently it's Lady Shiva. Or Bane.
Who's been in the story for the majority of it. Like 90% of it.
Yeah. And let's not lie.
Bane's
Batman-
just wrecking things.
Batman, the current Batman line, one of the best told stories in Batman for the longest time. It's the one. I'm telling you right now. If you weren't too into Tom King's line, if you're not into it now, just what's wrong with you? Come on, man. What's wrong?
Do yourself a favor and stop reading comic books.
But no. What's wrong? Come here. You're having a hard time, buddy. I know. It's rough. It's a rough day.
Go read Frank Miller.
Rough day at work. I understand. You know, man. But you gotta. I know you miss Snyder. We all miss Snyder a little bit. I know you believe because Snyder was your first. He was your first. He broke your cherry. I understand. He broke your comics cherry. He got you. You jumped on New 52 because it's all. Everyone's new number ones. I can jump in and I don't have to feel what I know. And Snyder was a good start. He was a good. He did a good job. Wrote a couple bomb stories. Court of Owls, Zero Year, 2 of the best stories I've ever read. Fantastic. Amazing. King is writing a story that whooped both those. No, it's okay. It's okay to disagree. But Court of Owls went from 0 to 60 for no reason. And 0 Year, not gonna lie, a lot talking the book. But Bane, it's got some religious allegory. It's got some symbolism. It's got some baller fights, baller art. Now, I'm not gonna say that the Deuce is anywhere near as good as Goyer. I got that backwards, didn't I? The names.
Yes, you did.
Help me out here. It's.
You dug your grave,
Help me out.
sir.
What's the name again? I'm terrible. It happened.
The writer?
Yeah, the artist.
The artist?
For Snyder's run?
I don't know.
Snyder, Capullo. Sorry, I don't know what happened. It's like, look, yeah, I get it.
I knew.
Yeah, he's no Capullo.
I knew.
Why do you do that to me, man? You know that. You know I have trouble with names. Why do you do that to me, man? He's no Capullo, but let's face it. No Batman artist is Capullo.
Except Capullo.
So that tangent is now done. Detective Comics is nowhere near the quality the mainline Batman is, but still good. It's like if Batman's a 10 out of 10, Detective 9 out of 10. It's that, just that one little bit it's missing.
Yeah. Maybe an E, maybe an 8, because I'm a little bit more reluctant to read Detective than Batman. Just a little bit.
Fair.
Just because I want to read Batman more.
That aside, Detective's solid.
Yeah.
Solid book.
We don't want to give away any spoilers, mainly because, spoilers in the book. Spoiler is in the book.
Yep. Tangent aside, the tangent was really there because there's not much we can talk about Detective without actually spoiling some pretty cool stuff. As I'm sure we all figured, Spoiler did confront Lady Shiva again. That
Spoilers?
Was she was... Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Christian hates me.
We get to see Gordon in the beginning, and that was funny. You get to see him in his,
Hawaiian
shirt trying to go on vacation. But nah, bro, you gotta come back to the city.
It's good. Pick it up.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Doom Patrol number 5, written by Gerard Way and art by Nick Darrington. I'm going to be upfront and say that I dropped this title. I may pick it up if it's still available when we go on Tuesday. But I can't. There was a 2-month wait between issues 4 and 5. Gerard, I love your writing. You do amazing stuff with this title. But you got to work on these delays, man.
Consistency.
I don't know if it's you or Darrington, but seriously, man.
One of
when
y'all...
you're telling a story that's this mind-bendingly trippy, you can't just leave a brother hanging for 2 months, man.
Gerard Way is on multiple books, if I remember properly.
Yeah.
Buddy, I get it. I get it. The allure when writing comics to write 2 books, especially when you're as talented as you are. It's there. But you have to ask yourself the question, can I do it? And that's the question, which of the books that I'm doing should I drop? The answer is Doom Patrol.
Yeah, no.
Because Doom Patrol's great. Why would you drop that?
Now, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Flex Mentallo supposed to be showing up sometime soon?
Oh, in the Doom Patrol book?
Yeah.
Some point. A lot of characters supposed to be showing up at some point.
Because I might... Yeah, I like Flex Mentallo.
Mm-hmm. We've got, the latest villain... Not really villain. The latest character to be... kind of villain. The latest character to be released, announced for the next book. I'm going to show you, so I won't spoil it for those, 5 Doom Patrol fans out there who are gonna get really excited for the character drop at the end.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a good drop. I'm excited to see where that's gonna go. I like the cover a lot.
Oh yeah, the cover's great.
With
Robot Man.
I think it was forget his name. Roman's head. The book's trippy as always.
I always forget his name. He's a robot that looks like a man.
It's such a simple, stupid name. That's why I forget it.
Yeah, we can remember Kite Man.
Because that's a different stupid. Shut up. Doom Patrol's great. It's trippy. It's weird. It's odd. It's Doom Patrol. It's what you expect at this point. Gerard Way's writing is very impressive. As always, I think he's a better comic book writer than he is a songwriter. I love Doom Patrol. I love his books that he's working on comics-wise.
Bobby's glaring at Christian.
I know.
She likes My Chemical Romance.
I don't say it. It's wrong. I don't. I like one song by them. One song.
You sound like a conservative trying to convince somebody that you don't think gays are all bad. I know one gay.
I know one gay. I know one. Look, man, I got one black friend. It's all okay.
We'll get into that later.
Oh, yeah. Continue.
Next up, we got Flash number 19, or as Captain Boomerang likes to call him, Flasher. It's written by Joshua Williamson and art by Neil... Is that Goog? Goose?
Goog. I don't know.
I don't.
So let's preface this to by the end of the book, I was in tears.
Christian cried.
I cried. That book straight up made me cry. It has one of the most heartwarming and heartbreaking emotional moments in a book I've read in a long time. I just started crying. I'm like, this is tears. Let the tears flow.
It was really good.
Yeah, art's fantastic.
Actually, this entire series has been great. It's been nothing less than stellar.
The second half of this book is one punch after another punch after another punch after
Even the
another
first
punch.
half is like, oh man, that's cool.
Yeah, the first half is like a bunch of really cool flash stuff, and you get all excited, like, yeah, this is great, this is exciting, I want to see where this goes. And then the next thing, the second, you thought there'd be like another issue to this, but you know better because you know the next issue is the button crossover.
Or at least the stuff that leads into it.
I'm pretty sure the next book is the start.
No, it starts in 21. We're at 19.
Are we at 19?
Yeah.
Are you? Oh, we are at 19.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It should be next week, please.
Yeah. So it's just like I say, it's one, and then like you get this first half, you're like, okay, all right, let's go. I'm getting ready. I'm ready. All right, and then boom, right in the gut. Boom, right in the gut. Boom,
right in the nuts.
Boom. Ow! I hit my arm. It's just one punch after another punch after another punch after another punch. The entire second half of this book is, yeah, I don't think you can feel enough, so let's just give you more feelings. And you're at the point where you're like, I'm good.
I can't feel anymore.
No, I'm good. Stop. I can't do it. It hurts. It physically hurts. So yeah, that's happening.
It's good.
It's very good.
It's good. It's a good cheese.
It's good a cheese.
Next up, we got Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, number 17, written by Robert Venditti and art by Ethan Van Sciver.
I liked it.
Yeah, I did too.
I
mean, the cover kind of spoils what goes on.
Yeah, and the ending's so good that I'm just like,
guys,
what are you doing and why?
So I want to know what the ramifications are, because there's a couple panels where some people show up.
Ah, that's right. I don't know. I like how that whole thing with sorry, I'm forgetting his name currently. Give me a second. Guy Gardner and that one guy. I like how that's resolved a lot. You know what I mean?
Oh, Arkell?
Yeah, I like how Arkell and Guy Gardner's whole thing is resolved. I like.
They give Guy a moment.
They do, and I like that moment because it added complexity to Guy that I thought was needed.
Yeah, I agree. The moment where,
Sorry, I lost track. That's all I had to say.
Where Hal and Kyle and John go visit him in the care ward.
That was really cool. That was a really fun moment.
They felt like brothers, and I'm like, oh, that's what I like to see.
It felt the way I think it should feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. I am excited for the next issue. Looking forward to some stuff on this book.
Same.
I have not been disappointed really by this book, and I think that's great considering I've never been a huge Green Lantern fan.
Oh, I was doing some research just to check a couple of things. I wanted to see some things. I wanted to make sure that the book for the crossover event wasn't coming up soon. And you're right, we are. It's starting at 21.
Yep.
And Batman 21, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then seeing it, and so we have an announced like time when Joker's coming back.
Oh yeah, around June, right?
Issue 25.
Yep.
Issue 25 is the first of
There's
Joke's
Joker,
riddles, and it's Joker and Riddler.
I saw that.
Sorry.
How did you not see that?
I don't pay attention to these things. I keep myself virgin to all this stuff until the time comes.
Oh.
That way, when it happens, like the only thing I know about in advance is Superman because of you. I keep myself unaware of Batman stuff, so I'm excited when it comes out. Like the only reason I knew about the Bane thing was because they were advertising heavily beforehand, and that got me super excited. Before that, I like to be surprised by my books. The War of Jokes and Riddles—that's a freaking cool name. It's alright. Got to a tangent. I was looking up some things about the Flash Batman thing. I want to make sure I was right on a couple things. I was fact checking us real fast. How to Green Lantern Corps 17 is awesome, especially if you're a Green Lantern fan.
Yeah, you will like it.
If you're a Green Lantern fan, you'll really like it. If you're not, you'll still enjoy it, but there's a couple little things we lost on you.
Yeah.
Our buddy Caleb, who's a huge Green Lantern fan,
yeah.
he would adore this. He would adore this line. He would just everything he'd want in it be here.
Oh yeah. Well, next up we got Hellblazer number 8, and it's written by Simon Oliver and art by Philip Tan.
Story's fine, art's stupid. Moving on.
Really?
I can't do this art. At first I'm like, this is cool. This is interesting. This anime style is kind of cute. And then I'm like, oh God, it looks terrible, this issue. Oh God, what happened? Why does everything look bad? And I'm just like, just stop. The book's not good enough. I'm like, honestly, by issue 10 or 11, if it hasn't gotten better, I'm dropping it.
Okay.
I'm just not interested in this story at all.
All right. Well, next up we got Mother Panic number 5, written by Jody Hauser and art by Sean Crystal.
Oh God, the art is so good, and the writing is so good. Can we have more of this?
No.
This book gets dark, man. This book gets super dark at a time, and I'm just like, book, do you need a hug? Like, do you need a hug, book? Do you need a hug? Do you need a hug from me? Do I need to help you feel better because you sound tormented? I'm a little worried about your safety. A little worried about your safety. Just gonna put that out there. A little worried about you. It's a brother to one brother. One Gothamite to another Gothamite. I'm a little worried about you.
You're a Gothmite?
Gothamite.
Oh, okay.
That's what Citizen from Gotham's called.
Okay.
Look, man, I can dream, can't I? I can dream part of a sociopathic city.
Hey, man, I can actually go to a place called Metropolis. You can't go to a place called Gotham.
Yes, I can.
Where?
I don't remember where, but I can tell you real fast.
All right. Well.
I'm gonna look it up. It's your mistake. You shouldn't have done that. Because it has a bar called the Batcave.
That's stupid. Just kidding. That's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
no, it's stupid.
It's cheesy, but I would go. I would totally go.
You know what? I type in Gotham in Google Maps, you know what it comes up as? New York City.
It's funny because inspirations.
Actually,
Jersey. It's Jersey, right? No?
Pretty sure it was Chicago. Original inspiration for Gotham was Chicago.
That's right, yeah, because in like the DC universe, Gotham is somewhere around Jersey.
Yeah.
That's perfect that Ben Affleck's playing him then. Alfred, have you seen my khakis?
All right,
Have you seen my khakis? No, Master Wayne. I don't get paid enough.
You don't get paid at all. We do this for free. For now, I hope. Maybe one day in the future when I get money from this. Mother Panic's fine. It's enjoyable. It's a weird, kind of strange book. Doesn't make 100% sense all the time, but it makes enough sense to where you can follow as a story, as a cohesive plot, and the things that are jumping around are just weird and fun, and I like it.
All right. Well, next up we got Suicide Squad number 14, written by Rob Williams and art by John Romita Jr.
It's funny because the second artist on the second half of the book,
Infinitely better.
I completely forgot to name drop them. I'm really sorry about that. That was my bad. Was really good. It's so much good. The second artist is so good.
I can't do John Romita Jr. I don't know how he's still employed.
I don't know how this is still happening, considering that it's not very...
It's because his dad's a legend. And so, special treatment.
Yeah. I'm just not... I am not into this book.
Harley looks so stupid.
I'm really staying on because, I think that we're gonna get a new artist.
Now, I'm not the kind of guy that likes to look at, comic book characters' chesticles. But what the hell is going on with Harley's chest? Seriously, man. It's weird. It's almost as if John Romita Jr. doesn't know how to draw the human anatomy.
Yeah. That's something.
It's... Other than that, the issue was pretty good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pretty easy read. I don't know why I put that at the very end of my stack, though.
What?
I put Suicide Squad at the end of my stack for my reading order.
Yeah, because it's fine, but it's not that good. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do the same thing with Justice League.
It's just okay.
Yeah. Well, anyway, next up we got Teen Titans number 6, and it's written by Ben Percy and art by Koi Pham. Thanks, Pham.
Oh my god. Book's great.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Kid Flash has spoken to me on a level that I don't think any other character probably has besides Superman. There's a line where he says something to the effect of, life is meaningless without a double bacon cheeseburger. And I feel that on a spiritual level.
Yeah.
You good? You good, buddy?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I got an issue with this book. I'm trying to figure out what best way to.
Teen Titans?
Yeah, it's not a big issue. It has to do with. I don't feel they introduced Aqualad very well, and it's not because that now he's gay. So I don't care about that. It's because I just feel like. I don't feel the reasoning for him to go to Titan's Tower is very strong.
Not really.
I don't feel like they gave it enough time. I think they should have sent an issue with him at home.
I feel like they wanted to do a little too much for this one issue.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because you're working on a monthly schedule, and if you do the introduction of Aqualad next week, then you can't really say that this is the beginning of the rise of Aqualad. But if you don't focus on what's going on with the Titans, you can't really call it a Teen Titans book, and you don't have any story to set this whole thing against. I just feel like maybe there could have been a little bit more balance. I was gonna say cut out the interviewer sequence, but that's kind of important.
Yeah, I feel like you could have done just a bit better.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, I liked the book.
The book's fine.
It felt
that
fun.
one bit could have been done just a bit better.
It was a fun read. I enjoyed it. Looking forward to the next issue. That's all.
Yeah,
really
same here.
On that. Next up, we got Wonder Woman number 19, and this is written by Greg Rucka and art by Liam Sharp. I think that these two storylines are starting to kind of come together. I think that might have been the overall plan. I just don't think that was communicated very clearly to us.
I don't see it. I get it because the one story directly affects the other story. You're learning about why one story is happening when the other story is going on.
The how.
Yeah.
Or like the ramifications.
I just don't think it's. I don't think truth is interesting enough.
You mean the lies?
Sorry, the lies is interesting enough to go with
Godwatch?
Godwatch is super fascinating.
Oh, Godwatch is great.
The lies is just okay.
Yeah, I mean, I like the art on both of those stories. I mean, I'm gonna stick with the book, see where it goes.
Oh no, I'm not dropping it. It's not
God,
droppable. It's still worth to pick it up. I'm just like, I just don't think that this story is strong enough for it to exist. I don't think it's that strong.
And it's gonna be going on like this through at least June that we know of, because they're still doing this lies Godwatch thing through then, and it's kind of frustrating.
It is really frustrating.
So hopefully, the payoff is worth it.
Yeah.
I really want it to be worth it.
Same.
Because I just want to start getting into like regular Wonder Woman stories, man. Bring back Captain Nazi.
Don't bring back Captain Nazi.
Captain Nazi was kind of stupid in that fun way.
Captain Nazi was stupid in that stupid way.
You're fun. You're a jerk.
Oh man. As always, we get our comics from Talking Bay 94. We're not paid to tell you all this. We're not paid to do this. But every so often, I like to sit there and remind you all that support your local comic book store. You really should. Yeah. It gives them some money, and they need the help as much as they can get. Ours doesn't, because ours gets our money.
Yeah.
At least $100 a week from the two of us.
They're not paying us. We're paying them.
Yeah. Another week, another episode of Collectors Coalition, a Magnesium Studios production.
Prolonged exposure to this podcast may cause the following side effects.
Visiting our website at collectorscoalition.com.
Listening to us on SoundCloud, PodOmatic, and iTunes.
Subscribing to our YouTube channel.
Following us on Twitter at Collect Coalition.
Following us on Instagram, Tumblr, and Facebook at Collectors Coalition.
Bouts of extreme depression.
Uncurable explosive diarrhea.
Not being able to grow up past the mental maturity of a 3-year-old.
But in all seriousness, thank you for listening, and we love you all.
And remember, stay nerdy, my friends.